Have you ever walked into a supermarket and wondered how, day after day, the shelves are almost always full? It seems like an endless supply of everything you might need, from milk and bread to exotic fruits and spices. Supermarkets almost never run out of everyday food, and that isn't luck. This constant availability isn't magic. It's the result of one of the most complex and finely tuned coordination systems in the modern world. We often take this abundance for granted, seeing it as a simple fact of life. But behind the calm, brightly lit aisles lies a vast, invisible network of data, logistics, and planning. It's a silent system designed to do one thing: get the right product to the right place at the right time, just before you decide you want it. This illusion of effortless plenty is in reality a masterpiece of quiet coordination. Let's explore how this system works, starting with its most crucial element: predicting the future. The first step in keeping shelves stocked is knowing what people will buy and when. This is called demand forecasting. Supermarkets don't just guess. They use data to build surprisingly accurate predictions. They analyze historical sales records to understand daily, weekly, and monthly patterns. For example, they know that milk and bread sales are steady all year, while ice cream sales soar in the summer and turkey sales spike in November. But it goes deeper than just seasons. Retailers look at local events. Is there a big game this weekend? Expect more sales of snacks and drinks. Is a major holiday approaching? Time to stock up on baking supplies and festive foods. They even consider demographic data. A store near a university will sell different items than one in a retirement community. Using sophisticated software, they combine all this information past sales, weather forecasts, local calendars, and community profiles to create a detailed forecast for each and every item in the store. This forecast is the blueprint for everything that follows, telling the entire supply chain what to prepare for. It's less about psychic powers and more about smart, data-driven intuition. Once a store knows what it expects to sell, the next challenge is getting those products onto the shelves. This is where inventory management and replenishment come in. Most of the food you see in a supermarket isn't stored in the back room. Instead, it comes from massive warehouses called distribution centers. These centers are the heart of the retail supply chain. They receive huge shipments from thousands of different suppliers, farmers, manufacturers, and processors, and then sort them into smaller, customized orders for individual stores. The reordering process is largely automated. When you buy a carton of orange juice, the barcode is scanned at the checkout. This transaction is instantly recorded in the store's inventory system. The system constantly tracks how many units of each item are left. Once the stock level drops to a predetermined point, called the reorder point, the system automatically sends a request to the distribution center for more. This ensures a continuous flow of goods without needing a manager to manually count every item on the shelves. Deliveries are scheduled with precision, often happening overnight to avoid disrupting shoppers. Trucks arrive with pallets of goods organized for quick unloading and restocking. To guard against unexpected demand or delivery delays, stores also maintain what's called safety stock, a small surplus of key items kept on hand. Some retailers also use a strategy known as just-in-time, where products arrive exactly when they're needed, minimizing storage costs. It's a carefully choreographed dance between forecasting, technology, and logistics, all designed to make replenishment look seamless. So, if this system is so effective, why do we sometimes see empty shelves? While the system is robust, it's not invincible. Several factors can disrupt the flow. The most common cause is a sudden, unpredictable surge in demand. Think of the rush for bottled water and batteries before a storm, or the panic buying we saw for toilet paper and sanitizer. When thousands of people suddenly want the same item at the same time, it can overwhelm even the best forecasts and deplete store and warehouse inventory faster than it can be replaced. Weather is another major factor. A severe snowstorm can shut down highways, preventing trucks from making their deliveries. Floods or droughts can damage crops, leading to supplier shortages. Sometimes the issue originates further up the supply chain. A manufacturing plant might have a mechanical failure, or a shipping container could be delayed at a port. These disruptions create a ripple effect that eventually reaches the store shelf. It is important to remember that an empty shelf is rarely a sign of a nationwide food shortage. More often, it's a temporary bottleneck in a specific part of this incredibly long and complex chain. The system is designed to be resilient, and in most cases, it reroutes and recovers within a few days. Ultimately, the feeling of abundance in a supermarket isn't about having a massive, wasteful surplus of everything. It's about coordination. It's a system where data flows as freely as the goods themselves, connecting farmers to factories, distribution centers to delivery trucks, and finally, the store shelf to your shopping cart. Every single product has a story of a journey, guided by millions of tiny interconnected decisions. This silent network of logistics and information is what turns potential chaos into a reliable, everyday convenience. It ensures that when you decide you need an apple is there waiting for you. Abundance is not excess, it is coordination. The world runs on systems we rarely notice. If this one made your everyday life a little clearer, consider sharing it. And subscribe to explore more of the silent systems around us.